was like, look, if I had known physics, I wouldn't have been screaming at my engineers.
So Elon Musk just tweeted that he had an agreement to do a Clubhouse with Kanye West, and he also went on to say the most entertaining outcome is the most likely, and I'm inclined to think so as well. So what would a conversation between Kanye West and Elon Musk sound like?
So it's a organization created to guarantee the future of the human race. Really, I thought about even calling it Edna because I see us all as superheroes, and Edna was the designer in The Incredibles.
SpaceX and Tesla are by far, by the most amount of like brain cycles, and then there's Neuralink, which is, I don't know, maybe it's like 5%.
My version of like a cyber, extension of my brain. Like here's something that I'm thinking of that you can't touch, but we need to bring it into fruition. We need to manifest.
No, we're not testing people yet, but I think it won't be too long. I think we may be able to implant a Neuralink in less than a year.
We call NASA, we call different places about this hydroponic, vertical growing garden. Talking to this engineer and saying, I need the whole thing to run off of water. And he said, well, we're going to have to use solar power. And I said, I don't, and please, don't take this as any offense. I don't like solar panels. I feel that they're part of still of what Edison's idea was. I don't feel like they're really in line with what Nikola Tesla really wanted to do with alternative current.
Building a house, even if it was a really great house, it still is not a good use of time relative to developing the rockets necessary to get us to Mars and helping solve sustainable energy.
So I'm talking to my engineer and saying this needs to run completely with water, and I don't want to use a solar anyway. And he says, no, I'm saying we're going to use a mirror, and it's going to connect to a steam engine, and that's going to push the water back up.
Well, I think I do have high productivity, but even with that, there's still some opportunity cost of time.
So physics is one of the anchors of the school that I'm creating.
At Tesla, we don't do like tons of practice for our demos because we're working on the cars. Like we're building new technologies and improving the fundamental products.
If I had known physics, I wouldn't have been screaming at my engineers.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because